this time, would you please rise for our opening prayer? Dear Lord, thank you for this day, for allowing us to come here to play a great game of basketball. I pray that both teams play injury-free basketball, that each team works together with one another, and to honor you today, Lord. Amen. Please remain standing as we honor America with our singing of our national anthem by Selena Perez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, the National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values that the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characters and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. And now for your starting lineups. First, for the visiting the Bobcats from Pasco-Hernando State College. As shooting guards, that small forward, 6'3" freshman from Newport Richey, Florida, number 1, Jacob Zayel. At point guard, 6'1" freshman from Fulton, New York, number 4, Seth Grimshaw. At point guard, the small forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Tampa, Florida, number 14, Warren Plymouth. At point guard, a 5'10" freshman from Jacksonville, Florida, number 24, DeAndre Thomas. At power forward, 6'3" freshman from Middleburg, Florida, number 33, Enrique. And now, the starting lineup for your Trinity Baptist College Eagles. At forward, 6'2" sophomore from Tampa, Florida, number 2, Sam Powell. At forward, the 6'4" junior from Delray Beach, Florida, number 4, Mark Robert Essenet. Guard, a 6-foot freshman from Whitney, Georgia, number 5, Jimmy Rose. At guard, 6-foot freshman from Idaho, Florida, number 10, Tyrese Freeman. Finally, at center, 6'7" junior from Jennings, Florida, number 12, E.W. Lewis.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. as we're ready for NCCAA men's basketball between the home team TBC Eagles and the Bobcats of Pasco-Hernando State College. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and Dean Bureau is back on camera here at Trinity Gymnasium as the ball game is just a moment away from getting underway. Bobcats are 5-6 coming into tonight's play. 1 win, no losses in the NJCAA Division II Region 8 with Pasco and Florida Gateway. The Bobcats defeated Florida Gateway 86-70 on November 23rd. And we'll tell you a little bit more about the Bobcats and the Eagles in just a moment. But right now, the opening tip-off in our ball game is underway. Bobcats win the opening tip-off. Get up the court very quickly. And the first shot taken by the Bobcats' leading scorer does not fall. That is Warren McClymonds, who averages 17.6 points per game. Tyrese Freeman for the Eagles off the glass and into the basket. And the Eagles on the board first. Tyrese Freeman, 9.3 points per game, and he is a 46% three-point shooter. He has done a terrific job. Remember, he was the leading scorer for everybody on both teams against Jacksonville University a couple of weeks ago. Another shot missed by the Bobcats. That's Freeman with the ball, number 10. Lewis pump fake, then takes the shot a little bit short and off the rim and grabbed by Jacksonville product DeAndre Devon from what was formerly Robert E. Lee High School, now called Riverside High School. That change made just this school year. We also have a Middleburg product on the court. I'll tell you in a moment as the three-point effort, no good. Second chance, no. Loose ball battle won by the Bobcats. And McDermott goes up, does not convert. And Mark Gilbert Maisonnet comes away with possession. Number 33, Edgar Enriquez from Middleburg, Florida, just 1 county south. Really about a 20 to 30 minute drive straight down Blanding Boulevard once you get off I-295 here on the west side of Jacksonville. Shot clock already down to 13. A little bit of the light on the shot clock is out, so a few of the numbers might be a little tough to see. Long pass up the court, and the beneficiary is DeAndre Devon, who gets on the board. He averages 7.5 points per game. Bobcats are led by head coach Dr. Michael Jones. He's assisted by Larry Bame and Nick O'Neill. The athletic director of Pasco-Hernando State College is Mr. Steve Winterling. That's Lewis going up. Couldn't get the roll in, gets his own rebound and puts it right back in. Lewis averages 2 points per game, and he has 2 now, and the Eagles lead 4-2. Whole lot of basketball still to go, so in case you're just joining us, pull up a chair. Still 17:40 left to go in the first half. That is Middleburg product Edgar Enriquez with the layup. He averages 11 points per game. Bobcats are averaging 81 points per game and allowing 79. They shoot 44%. That's Tyrese Freeman, a little wide to the left. Bobcats are 25% from three-point range and 68% at the line. Meanwhile, the Trinity Baptist College Eagles are 1-5, but they played some really close games. No record in the NCCAA Division II South region as of yet. Their last game was way back on November 20th, so it's been a while. It was a 71-65 loss to Boyce College during that NCCAA Classic. TBC has played some good basketball, and they're looking to get on the win column once again here tonight. 64.3 points per game, allowing 77.3, but that's playing against Jacksonville University and a couple of the very good Sun Conference teams in the NAIA as well. That's a steal for the Bobcats. And a three-point shot in and out from McClymonds, and a rebound by the Eagles. Battle with the bounce pass to Lewis. Shot no good. Sam Battle with the rebound and the putback. Sam Battle is TBC's leading scorer at 12 points per game, and a very quick move up the court. Long pass to Enriquez. That's his second basket, and we're tied at 6. Still 16:31 left to go in the first half, as you see on the screen. And running that on-screen scoreboard, Rogini DeCaster does a terrific job. Remember, what you see on the screen is not official, but Rogini's very good at staying right on the game clock and the score. Missed opportunity for the Eagles, and another very quick transition and three-point effort off the top of the backboard. And that is out of bounds. DeAndre Devon, 5', 10" freshman from right here in Jacksonville, and he has a pretty good crowd of fans in the bleachers watching him here tonight. Of course, we thank everyone for joining us here in the gymnasium and all of you watching us here on TBC Eagles. Still 16 minutes left to go in the first half. Three Bobcats were unable to make the trip up to Jacksonville tonight. DeMarvion Brown, Felix Gamboa, and Giovanni Hogan were unable to make the trip tonight. Certainly wish them well as that ball is out of bounds. Last touch by Sam Battle. So the Bobcats will now have a chance to take their first lead of the night. We're tied at 6, 15:42 left to go. And a whole slew of substitutions for Coach Jones and the Eagles. Jakari Randolph now onto the court. Michael West, Fausto Alvarez, Trey Whitfield, and Jaquez Anderson all on the court for TBC. Bobcats have 8 men available tonight. There's a pull-up, 2-point effort. Did not go, and Randolph gets the rebound. West brings it up court for the TBC Eagles, wearing the home whites, going from the left to the right. Eagles shoot 39% on the season, 35% from three-point range, and 64% at the line. Jaquez Anderson takes the three, doesn't go. Seth Grimshaw with the rebound. And another fast transition for the Bobcats. Nice pass inside, but McClymont could not hold on, and it's Eagles basketball. Warren McClymont, 17.6 points per game. He's the Bobcats' leading scorer. He is from Hillsboro in the Tampa area, so a home team product for Pasco-Hernando State College. That's Jakari Randolph, number 1, right in front of you. Bounce pass to Anderson, looking for Alvarez, but swatted away on a nice defensive play by Damarian Scott. More speed up the court for Pasco. Running the baseline, getting it outside. Now a three-point shot from the side, off the rim, and grabbed by Fausto Alvarez. 6'7" Fausto Alvarez from St. John's, Florida. His second season here at TBC. Whitfield thought about the three, but then works the ball to the right side. Randolph with the three-pointer. He is on the board. Jakari Randolph, COVID senior, gets the three, and the Eagles lead 9-6. And we're very glad, as we've said before, that Jakari came back to take advantage of his extra year of eligibility. Bobcats work the ball to the left corner. That's a three. It is a little bit short. And the Eagles pull down the rebound, work it up court very quickly themselves. Anderson feeds Alvarez. Ball spun around and almost came out, but dropped through the cylinder, and Fausto Alvarez is on the board. He averages 6.8 points per game. Eagles have spread their scoring around very well throughout their big roster. Battle for the loose ball, picked up by Alvarez. Whitfield gives it up to West, and the layup is good. That's Michael West with his first score of the night. 13-6, the Eagles lead, coming up on the 13-minute mark of the first half. There's a long three-pointer. It's off the front of the rim. Trey Whitfield with the rebound. He from Valdosta, averaging 7.4. That's Trey Whitfield we're talking about. He wears number 23. That's him with the ball right now. Whitfield 1-on-2, gets the ball knocked away. It'll stay with the Eagles with 15 seconds on the shot clock. I got used to doing high school basketball the last few nights, forgetting that now I need to look at the shot clock. It is being reset to 20 seconds, and the Eagles will inbound. Tyrese Freeman has come back onto the court in place of Anderson. 7-point lead for Trinity Baptist. Hello, Tamara Brown, former Eagles women's basketball player. Glad to see your name pop up on the screen. Meanwhile, Alvarez with the basket. That's his second, and the Eagles lead 15-6. Fans, let us know you're watching, especially you Bobcats fans in the Newport, Ritchie area and beyond. And a whistle before the shot, offensive foul. That's being called against Warren McClymont for the push. That's our first foul of the game, so obviously first team foul for the Bobcats. Eagles have a really good running of 9 straight points to take a 15-6 lead. We were tied at 6 just a couple of minutes ago. West gets inside the arc, finds Alvarez, and a foul will send Alvarez to the line. I believe that was McClymont. No, it was not. It was Elliott Rouse called for his first foul. Team foul number 2. 2 free throws for Fausto Alvarez. On the season, Alvarez is 5 for 11, 45.5%. He has 2 right now. And number 1 is up and a little bit short. Eagles are shooting 64% from the line coming into today's play. Substitution will send McClymont off to the sideline. Marcellus Thomas checks in. Oh, and now McClymont heads to the other side of the lane, so it wasn't him that came out. He had gone to the sideline and back onto the court. Well, Alvarez missed his first. Number 2 is a little too strong, and a rebound pulled in by McClymont. Marcellus Thomas averaging 10.8 points per game. He is the Bobcat that came onto the court. He wears number 12. Work to the right side and almost gotten away from the Bobcats. They keep possession. McClymont for 3. Looked like Whitfield got a fingertip on that one, and Whitfield takes the long pass. And the Eagles will slow it down and set up a good opportunity to score. 3 minute lost control of the ball, but got it right back. Eagles are back on this home court Saturday afternoon against Florida Gateway College, the conference rival of the Bobcats. That's McClymont, rejected by Alvarez. And a long pass to Whitfield. Inside the paint, comes up a little short, and a rebound by Rouse. A lot of action, but no points scored for either team on the last couple of trips up the court. That's a 3-point effort. It's in and out from Seth Grimshaw. Rebound and a block, another one for Alvarez. West takes the pass from Whitfield and gets the basket, his second of the night, and the Eagles lead 17-6. They have scored 11 consecutive points. Short jumper off the rim and out of bounds, and it's the Eagles' ball. And we're going to have ourselves our first timeout of the night. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Called by Coach Dr. Michael Jones. Started to tell you about Saturday afternoon's game. It's against Florida Gateway College, the region rival for the Bobcats in the NJCAA Division II. Then Trinity Baptist will have one more home game remaining in the first semester of play. That is on December 10th, Thursday night at 8 p.m. as both the women and the men will play the University of the Virgin Islands that night. Women at 6 o'clock, men scheduled at 8 o'clock. Then the TBC Eagles will be at Ave Maria University on December 15th and the University of North Florida on December 18th. And that will end the first semester of play for the TBC Eagles. Bobcats will next play at Indian River State College on December 4th. That's this Saturday. That's a home game against Indian River State College. Check that, it is an away game. It says home, but it's listed under the away. Meanwhile, we have Harvey Harris, the second, scoring the layup for the TBC Eagles. Next home game for the Bobcats will be January 6th, so they're going to have about a month off after that game on Saturday. This one goes out of bounds. And a whistle. And a foul called against Tierre Smith of the TBC Eagles. His first team foul, number 1. Harris, Smith, Freeman, Xavier Rose, and Battle on the court for TBC. Of course, Jarius Rose, brother of Xavier. And there's an inbound pass and a short jumper that's off the rim. That is Rose, number 5. He gives it up to Freeman, three-pointer off the rim, chased down by Battle. Marion Scott on the court for the Bobcats, along with Seth Grimshaw, Edgar Enriquez, Warren McClymont. Of course, I'm not quite as familiar with the Bobcats. And Jacob Zio is the 5th man on the court for Pasco-Hernando. That one beat the shot clock, and Tyrese Freeman gets the jumper to fall. His second score, the average is 9.3, and the Eagles lead 21-6. That is 15 consecutive points for the TBC Eagles, looking to make it 17. There goes Freeman, misses a layup. Rose pulls down the rebound, has a man on top of him, so he does a wise thing and slows it down and allows his teammates to get into position. The whistle is to reset the shot clock. So no foul, no change of possession, but it does give Pasco a chance to do a substitution. Elliott Rouse and DeAndre Devon back onto the court. Making room are Grimshaw and McClymont as they head off to the sideline. Bobcats have only 8 men available tonight. Pass inside, batted around, and last touched by Harris, so it will be Bobcats' ball. A 15-0 run for Trinity Baptist gives them a 21-6 lead. 9:14 and counting left to go in the first half on a very fast-paced game so far. Bounce pass toward the outside. Trinity playing pretty good, solid zone defense. More defense by the Eagles. Puts the shot clock at 8. A power move inside. First chance, no. Second chance, good from Elliott Rouse. He's on the board. He averages 2 points per game. And he ends that 15-0 run by the Eagles, but it is 21-8 in favor of TBC. Battle at the far side. Bounce pass in and through the hands of Smith and out of bounds. An unforced error. Turns the ball over to Pasco-Hernando. I want to congratulate Trinity Christian Academy varsity football making it to the state semifinal game tomorrow night in Winter Garden, Florida. That's a 3-point shot. Does not go out of the hands of Devon. Long pass up court to Harris and a foul. Edgar Enriquez will be charged with his first, and it's team foul number 3. So Harvey Harris will shoot 2. The TCA Conquerors will play Orlando Christian Prep tomorrow night. I'll be doing the play-by-play on TCA's MixLR channel. Looking for their second consecutive state championship, tomorrow night's game is the semifinal. Harris misses with his first of 2. This is Harris's first chance at the line this season on the varsity squad. He plays a lot of the JV games for TBC. Their next game will be next Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. against Lamar Sports Academy, team that the Eagles JV team has already defeated this season. Harris goes 1 for 2. He now has 3 total points, and the Eagles lead 22-8. We do plan to have that JV game for you here on TBC Eagles, but no commentary. 8 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the first half. Trinity 22, Pasco 8. Crowd is still coming in. We expect to have a packed house before we're done. It is filling up and filling up fast. Shot clock at 3, a turnaround jumper. Zio could not get it to go through. Rose brings it up court, runs the baseline, finds a man open, but Maisonnet unable to corral it, and now we have a foul. And it might be against Mark Jobert Maisonnet reaching in. That is his first. It's team foul number 2. Warren McClymont back onto the court, and heading off to make room is Elliott Rouse. Bobcats will inbound. Trinity now has committed 2 fouls in the half, and Pasco's committed 3. So both teams with a good number of fouls left to give. 7:27 and counting. Eagles lead by 14. And we're going to have ourselves a traveling violation called against DeAndre Devon. And an unforced turnover by the Bobcats gives the ball back to Trinity Baptist with 7:22 left in the half. Markel Perry, former Eagles basketball player. He is with Reese Johnson. They are the official scorekeepers here tonight. Ball work to Sam Battle in the corner. Freeman outside to Rose, back to Battle, pump fake, thought about the 3, but goes inside instead. Second chance, no. And then the rebound pulled down by McClymont. Long pass up the court, and the layup is good for Edgard Enriquez. That's his 3rd basket, 6 total points, and a timeout. 6:41 left to go in the first half. I believe that was Coach Jones of the TBC Eagles who called for the timeout. Trinity Baptist 22, Pasco-Hernando 10. 6:41 left to go in the half. Eagles will inbound after a basket, leading 22-10. Remember that 15-0 run earlier in this first half. Ball almost knocked away. Smith able to beat his defender to the ball. Battle inside the paint, gives it up to Freeman. Rose takes the pass, hits Battle inside for the layup. Sam Battle now with 4. He averages 12. And the Eagles gotten back their 14-point lead at 24-10. That went a little too short. Bobcats have had opportunities but have been unable to put the ball through the cylinder, and now a foul. That's going against Edgard Enriquez, if I saw that correctly. No, it was not Enriquez. It was DeAndre Devon. That is his first. It's team foul number 4. That's Devon with the steal, but Rose gets the ball right back. Rose has a man open, and Freeman, no shot. Whistle before the shot, and again, shot clock will have to be reset. Eagles have the ball with 21 seconds on the shot clock. Ian Kennedy heads out onto the court for the first time tonight. He averages 1.6. He's another one of the JV players who's put 20 points on the board or very close to in every one of the JV games so far. Eagles JV has not lost a game yet. 3 wins, no losses. That's Kennedy with a 3-pointer, and it's good, and you can see why Coach Jones is very high on this freshman from Beaches Chapel High School in Neptune Beach. Ian's grandfather here in attendance, sitting just a couple of seats to my right. Great pass from Freeman to Rose. Eagles have opened up a 19-point lead. Very quick transition once again, and a foul will send Jaquise Kemp to the line. The foul goes against Sam Battle. That's his first. It is team foul number 3. And Jaquise Kemp, who averages 15 points per game, will shoot 2. At the line, he is 70%, 14 out of 20 on the season. And the first of 2 is good. We're getting the Pasco-Hernando numbers from their njcaa.org stats page. Of course, the website of Pasco-Hernando State College is bobcats.phsc.edu. Kemp hits both free throws, and the Eagles lead 29-12, and Kemp very nearly came away with a pick. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Let's check that 26 to start this possession. And Kennedy, another 3. Ian Kennedy has hit 2 3-pointers. That is his specialty. He is a terrific outside shooter, and the Eagles lead 32-12. Make that 32-14 as Kemp lays it in for his first field goal. He now has 4 total points. Kemp again averages 15, and he's number 2 on the team. Bounce pass out of the reach of Battle. And the turnover will give the ball back to the Bobcats. Parrish Hobby makes his first appearance of the night. Michael West also comes back onto the court. So right now it is Hobby, West, Kennedy, Battle, and Maisonnet for the Eagles. Grimshaw, Devon, McClymont, Thomas, and Kemp for the Bobcats. 4:20 left in the half, and we have ourselves a whistle and an offensive foul called against Warren McClymont. That's his second personal foul, and it's team foul number 5. So Trinity Baptist leading by 18. Their biggest lead so far has been 20. That was just a moment ago before that last basket by the Bobcats. Abdi, toe on the line, that's a 2. What a very good shot for Parrish Abdi. Remember, the three-point line changed this season. It's the blue line, the outside line. Traveling violation called on the Bobcats, and Parrish Abdi had his toe on the line, so the correct call of 2. But the Eagles do lead 34-14. West goes 1-on-2 to the hoop and makes the layup. And Michael West has already tripled as we got a long pass up court, but the layup no good from Kemp. I was about to say West has more than tripled his season average so far. He is another one of the star JV players for Coach Nate DeLeon. He's the head JV coach and assistant coach for Coach Jones, unable to make it here tonight. Wish him well as Maisonnet puts in his first basket. He averages 5.7, and the Eagles lead 38-14. Grimshaw goes up for the layup and draws the foul, so he will shoot 2. Foul is called against Parrish Hobby. That is his first. It's team foul number 4. And that will send Seth Grimshaw to the line. He averages 6.3 points per game. And at the free throw line, he is 16 out of 20, but he misses the first of 2. Came in at 80%. That'll tick down just a bit on that missed foul shot, but he has another one coming. Fausto Alvarez takes over for Mark Jobert Maisonnet. And no surprise to see Grimshaw come right back, seeing that he is an 80% free throw shooter on the season entering play tonight. So he's on the board with 1. Eagles lead 38-15, 3 minutes left in the half. Kennedy finds Hobby. Hobby lost his footing, but kept control of the ball and was able to get it to West. Hobby now wide open, 4-3, off the rim and out of bounds as it hits the top of the shot clock. It is a 23-point lead for TBC. Substitution for Pasco-Hernando. Demarion Scott back in. And Zio heads off to the sideline. Bounce pass inside. A whistle and the basket is good. That is Edgar Enriquez. He now has 8, a chance to make it 9. Foul is called on Trey Whitfield, his first, and team foul number 5. Enriquez, 90% from the line. A fantastic job, and no surprise that he hits that one. He now has 9 total points. He's now 38 for 42 on the season. He's around 91%. Absolutely phenomenal. Meanwhile, Parrish Hobby drives the baseline and gets the layup, and the Eagles have another 22-point lead. 40-18 with 2:22 left. And a 3-point shot is good from DeAndre Devon. Eagles still lead by 19. Abdi at the top of the arc. Almost lost control of the ball. There's Kennedy. He does get stripped. Bobcats will take possession. We just passed the 2-minute mark. Michael West picks this one off, looking for Whitfield. Keeps it in bounds, and Kennedy with the layup. Give the assist to Trey Whitfield. A great job recognizing where he was. Didn't have a chance to get the layup off himself. And he found Kennedy for the layup, and then a traveling violation gives the ball right back to the Eagles with $1:39 left on the clock. 42-21, TBC leads. Bounce pass to Alvarez, and he dunks it in. Alvarez now with 6. And a 44-21 lead for the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. There's a 3-point shot, missed wide to the right. And another 3-pointer. This one off to the right as well. Devon's firing off the threes. He's made one of them. Pass to Whitfield, 3 from the corner. It's good. Travius Whitfield averages 7.4. That's a 3. He's been very good on the season from behind the line. 45 seconds left. 3-point shot, and good from Demarion Scott. Trey Whitfield is shooting 39% from 3-point range entering play tonight. He's now 1 for 1. Layup does not go, and men on both teams still down on the floor. Michael West for the Eagles, and Jaquise Kemp for the Bobcats, or no, rather, Demarion Scott. Both men get up quickly. Scott still having a little bit of trouble, and he's going to go over to the sideline, get some attention from our trainer. Elliot Rouse back onto the court for the Bobcats. 22.6 seconds left in the half. 47-24 for the Eagles. Kennedy heads off. He's had a great stretch in these last few minutes. Maisonnet back onto the court. Freeman checks in for Hobby. 20 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Grimshaw gets it outside. A 3-point effort from Thomas. No good. Eagles get the rebound. 9 seconds. West up the left side. A bounce pass into Alvarez. And Alvarez lays this one in. He now has 8 points. And if we call the player of the first half, that would be Fausto Alvarez. As we go to halftime, it is Trinity Baptist College 49, Pasco-Hernando State College 24. We're going to pause here for halftime. 15 minutes. We'll come back in about 12. Recap the first half and get ready for the second half. You're watching Trinity Baptist College Eagles men's basketball here on YouTube on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Stay with us. side of Jacksonville, where the Trinity Baptist College Eagles lead Pasco-Hernando State College 49-24 at the half. 12 different TBC Eagles have scored points, led by Fausto Alvarez and Ian Kennedy, each with 8. Kennedy with a pair of threes and a deuce. Alvarez with 4 deuces, 1 dunk, 2 layups, and a short jump shot. Also scoring points for the Eagles, Jakari Randolph has a 3-pointer. Sam Battle has scored 4. Parrish Hobby also 4, as Tyrese Freeman has done. Mark Jobert, Maisonnet, and Xavier Rose each have 2, as does D.W. Lewis. And Travius Whitfield has hit a 3-pointer. So 49 for the TBC Eagles. 1 foul each from Sam Battle, Parrish Hobby, Mark Jobert, Maisonnet, Trey Whitfield, and Tierre Smith. For the Bobcats, the leading scorer is Edgard Enriquez. He has 9. DeAndre Devon has 5. He's hit a 3-pointer. Elliott Rouse has 2. Seth Grimshaw has hit a free throw. Demarion Scott has a 3-pointer. And Jaquise Kemp has a deuce and a pair of free throws for a total of 4 points. Warren McClymonds has 2 personal fouls. Elliott Rouse, DeAndre Devon, and Edgard Enriquez each have 1. In the first half, Trinity Baptist College shot 59.5% from the field. That is getting it done. The Eagles were 22 for 37. And thank you to Reese Johnson and Markel Perry, the official scorekeepers tonight. Always good to see those two over there at the scorer's table, because we know things will be done very well here at TBC Eagles. Trinity Baptist was 4 for 9 from 3-point range and 1 for 4 from the line. The Bobcats shot 26% in the first half, 9 out of 34. They were 2 for 12 from 3-point range and 4 for 5 at the free throw line. So you're up to date in case you missed anything in the first half. Pull up a chair. Trinity Baptist had a 15-0 run early in the first half to turn what was then a 6-6 tie into a 21-6 lead. And they just kept building it up from there at a 25-point lead at the half, 49-24, as we are ready to start the second half here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network on YouTube. It will be Trinity Baptist's ball as we start play here in the second half. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau, my son, and our cameraman here at Trinity Baptist College. Head coach of the TBC Eagles and also the athletic director, Mr. John D. Jones. He's in his 10th season out of Liberty University. He is assisted by Nate DeLeon, who's unable to be here tonight, Andrew Bowman, and Skylar Snook. Eagles have themselves a really good first half. First shot of the second half is Warren McClymonds, and he converts. That's his first score of the night. A little surprising considering he has averaged more than 17 points per game. That's Maisonnet going up and getting the layup off the glass. His second basket, 4 total points. 51-26 is our score. Hello to Felipe Carter. As we have ourselves a foul. That is going against Tyrese Freeman of the TBC Eagles. Pasco-Hernando State College is from Newport Richey, Florida, in the Tampa area. Jump shot made by DeAndre Devon. He now has 7, and it's 51-28 in favor of the Eagles. Lewis tried to go up. Unable to get the shot off the first try, but then lays it in, and D.W. Lewis now has 4 points. And hello to FBO Lipe. Thank you for letting us know you're watching here on TBC Eagles. That's Devon, went a little too strong. Rebound by Enriquez. Second chance did not go. Battle with the rebound. Goes with the bounce pass that is off the foot of Jacob Zio. So it's Eagles basketball with 26 seconds on the shot clock. Rose takes the inbound pass near midcourt. Bounce pass to Maisonnet and a short jumper. It's good. Maisonnet now with 6. That's about what he averages on the season, 5.7. And the Eagles lead 55-28. There's a jump shot and a swish for Edgar Enriquez. And the Middleburg native has 11. Maisonnet will draw the foul and will go to the line. There were 2 Bobcats there. We'll see which one gets the call. It's going against Enriquez, his second and first team foul of this second half. I thought it was a shooting foul, but it was called on the floor before the shot, so the Eagles will inbound. Lewis takes the pass and a strip. Bobcats get up the court very quickly. 3-pointer from Grimshaw off the rim. And a couple of big men go up high and bat that one around, and Devon steals the pass and gets the layup. He now has 9. And the Bobcats have topped the 30-point mark. I was marking down the last basket, didn't see what the whistle was for. I think Coach Jones just wanted to make a substitution. A quick movement inside, but Rose could not convert the layup. Devon finds Zio, but the layup no good. Missed opportunity for the Bobcats. They come away empty on a fast break. 55-32, Lewis takes the pass and is rejected by Warren McClymont. Grimshaw unable to get the short jumper to fall. Freeman gets around his man and draws the foul. Tyrese Freeman will head to the line for 2. Team foul number 2 of the half and personal foul number 2 for DeAndre Devon. Freeman normally very good at the line. First of 2 is good. Freeman coming in at 67% and limited opportunity so far this season. He and Sam Battle, 2 of the better free throw shooters in the entire South region. Freeman hit his first. This one a little bit too strong, but he gets the rebound, puts it up. Alvarez will now go to the line himself. Foul is called on Warren McClymont. That is his 3rd, and it's team foul number 3. Alvarez nothing out of 2 so far tonight. He's now 4 for 11 on the season. The first of 2 is good. That's 9 points for Fausto Alvarez. 57-32, pending free throw number 2. This one is a little too strong. Maisonnet ties up with Enriquez, and Enriquez comes away with possession. Grimshaw finds a man open inside the paint, then the ball worked up front to Enriquez. Layup, and credit McClymont with the assist. Rose along the baseline, outside, and work to Freeman. Wide open for 3. It's a little short. McClymont with the rebound. And lost the ball, but Jobert Maisonnet, Mark Jobert Maisonnet, that is going to get called for the push from behind. He disagrees with the call, but that is number 2, and it's team foul number 3 of this second half. 57-34, TBC leads. Sam Battle heads over to the table. He'll come in at the next opportunity. Grimshaw. His shot was tipped by Alvarez. Coming up on the 16-minute mark. Rose works it all the way across the court. Maisonnet, fadeaway jumper, no good. Alvarez inside the paint and lays this one in. Alvarez has been the star of the game so far. He now has 11, but getting himself inside the paint, he's taking advantage of chances to get points on the board. And Whitfield pulls this one down. 59-34, Eagles lead. Freeman works his way over near the bench. Now makes his move inside the paint and is called for the travel, so no basket. And the turnover will give the ball to the Bobcats. Sam Battle is in, and Mark Jobert Maisonnet is out. Big lead for the Eagles at 59-34. Just over 15 minutes remaining. Whitfield knocks it away, picks it up himself. One-on-one to the basket, and no, that one rolls around but would not fall through. He got around Grimshaw, but just couldn't get the right spin on the ball. Meanwhile, McLymont missed an opportunity to lay one in. Ball's out of bounds, but it will stay with Pasco. Gymnasium is almost at standing room only capacity now. Even the extra bleachers at the end, they're full themselves. You see them on your screen. Grimshaw inbounds to Enriquez. Freeman on the defense. Pass inside. McClymont goes up, draws the foul, and gets the basket. Foul is called on Fausto Alvarez. That's his first. It is team foul number 4. Clymont got the basket, so a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. On the season, 53%, 39 for 73, and that one's a little short. Bounce pass to West. West pulls back. Shot a little bit short off the rim. West on guard of Grimshaw. Grimshaw gets around the left side, and good defense by West might have helped force that miss. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be TBC basketball. TBC women's basketball's had a long break as well. They're going to be back on the court Saturday at Ave Maria University. Battle off the glass, could not get it to go. Rebound by West. Work to the top of the arc. Now West, 4-3 from the side. It's too strong. Alvarez had it for a moment, but had it knocked away, and we'll see who gets possession. It looks like it's going to be Trinity's ball. 18 on the shot clock. Women's basketball. Last official game was way back on November 9th. Played an exhibition at UNF. Had a game at Weber International against the Weber JV team here. Canceled. It's supposed to be November 16th, and then, of course, the Thanksgiving break. So women's basketball has had almost a month off, and will play again this Saturday. Ball got away from Whitfield. Picked up by Devon. One-on-one. Whitfield got a fingertip on it, but the ball went through anyway. 11 points for DeAndre Devon. Freeman, 4-3. A little strong. And into the hands of Rouse. The next home game for women's basketball will be December 10th in that women's-men's doubleheader against the University of the Virgin Islands. In between games, though, the women's team is at Kaiser University on December 7th. Foul called against the Eagles. Fausto Alvarez with his second, and team foul number 5, sending DeAndre Devon to the line. First attempts of the night for Devon. On the season, he's at 55%, 11 for 20. And the first of 2 is good. He now has an even dozen. He's second on the court in points. Edgar Enriquez has 13. Jakari Randolph and Harvey Harris check in for Trinity Baptist. Whitfield and Alvarez go off. Alvarez limping a little bit, not too seriously. And now Devon has tied Enriquez for the game high at 13. It's 59-40. Trinity Baptist leads. The Eagles led by 25 at halftime and 19 now. A full timeout called with 12:58 left in regulation. We're going to pause here for just a minute and be right back on TBC Eagles. .58 left to go, and the Eagles lead 59-40. The Bobcats are fighting hard. They trimmed a 25-point halftime deficit down to 19. So they've outscored the Eagles by 6 so far in this second half. And TBC are looking to rebuild that lead. Randolph works the ball to West to the left side. And all the way across the pass. Chase Spinelli finds Harris, but Harris couldn't hold on. Devon gets around one defender, underneath another, and Harvey Harris blocks the shot and gets a rousing ovation from the fans over near the concession stand. Harris got all ball. It is still Bobcats possession with 26 seconds on the shot clock.
Get it now, 14.
Plymouth could not get around Harris, and the Bobcats work the ball back outside. Rouse is open underneath, and he'll draw a foul. Randolph is raising his arm, so we'll see if that's the correct call. It is Jakari Randolph with his first. It's team foul number 6, so the next one will put the Bobcats in the bonus. Plymouth wide open for 3. Might have been a little too nonchalant with that one and missed. West takes the football pass, and the alley-oop to Harris. Battle through it, now Battle steals it. West gave it to Harris, now West gives it to Battle, and the Eagles have ripped off 4 points in the last few seconds. 63-40, and the crowd loves what it sees here at Trinity Gymnasium tonight, especially those last 2 sequences for the Eagles. That's a great 3-point shot from DeAndre Devon. He now has 16. It is 63-43. TBC leads by 20. Battle gets through 2, loses the ball, gets it back, finds Jason Spinelli. And Spinelli cross pass to Hamdi. Hamdi powers his way inside. Harris, the reverse layup, and the Eagles lead 65-43. Harvey Harris now with 7. He's averaged 0.8 points per game and had himself a pretty nice time in the minutes he's played tonight. Meanwhile, a foul will be called against Jakari Randolph. And that foul will send Warren McClymont to the line for 2. That's team foul number 7. So free throws the rest of the way for the Bobcats. This is a 2-shot foul. Plymouth came in at 53.4%. He's 0 for 1 so far. And the first one bounces around, almost dropped in, but did not do so. 65-43, pending free throw number 2. It's good. And the timeout now has 5. Battle back left the bench, gives it up to Randolph. Now Spinelli. Backs up, looks for a good opportunity, and the pass gets away from West. Unforced error. And the turnover gives the ball to the Bobcats with 10:43 left on the clock. It's a 21-point lead for TBC. Devon uses a screen to perfection, finds Thomas. Thomas goes off the rim, and a whistle. Foul called against Edgar Enriquez. That is his third. It's team foul number 4. So the Eagles will inbound and go the length of the court. Thomas will head off. Seth Grimshaw onto the court. And another substitution. Jacob Zio in for Edgar Enriquez. Coming up on the midway point of the second half in about 20 more seconds. Eagles slow it down this time. Now Spinelli moves inside the arc. And then the Eagles work at the battle. At the top of the lane, Spinelli, great move inside, and battle hits him perfectly. And Jake Spinelli is on the board. He averages 2.6. 10 minutes left. 67-44, Trinity Baptist leads. That's Devon for 3. It's good. That's his third three-pointer of the night. On the season, he came in just at 21% from three-point range, and he's hit 3 so far tonight. Spinelli misses everything, and Devon brings it all the way up the court. Rouse, short jumper, no. And Randolph, fortunately, for a moment I thought he might have twisted the ankle. He's all right, gets right up. Ian Kennedy heads back onto the court along with Mark Gilbert, Maisonnet, and Parrish Hodby. Harris, West, and Randolph all head off to the sideline. 67-47, a 20-point lead for the Eagles. Maisonnet off the glass, no basket, but he'll shoot 2. Foul is called on Jacob Zio, his first. Team foul number 7. Maisonnet at the line for 2. On the season, he is 3 for 4. And the first one a little too strong and off the back of the rim. First one did not go. Number 2. Again, a little too strong and rebounded by Rouse. 20-point lead for Trinity Baptist. Both teams are out of fouls to give. Trinity has already committed 7. Pasco 6. Rebound by Sam Battle. Kennedy had a great stretch in the first half. 2 threes and a layup. And a foul before the shot. And a foul is called against Elliott Rouse. That's his second. Well, they gave him continuation. I heard the whistle before Battle got the shot off, but the official says he was in the act. So Sam Battle at the line where he is normally terrific. First is no good. It was a 1-and-1. So my mistake. I misread that one. That was team foul number 7 for the Bobcats. Battle came in at 79% from the line. He's now 23 for 30 on the season and even 70. Another block shot by the Eagles. And they work it up the court to Kennedy, and Kennedy will hit Hodby. Hodby to Maisonnet. That's a 3. It's off the rim. Spinelli on the defense, but they work it outside to Grimshaw. His three, no. And men from both teams get hands on the ball, and the official blows the whistle. Alternating possession as men from each team got hands on the ball. The arrow is with Pasco, so the Bobcats will inbound. And we're going to have a foul called against Jace Spinelli for the trip. Team foul number 8 for Spinelli. It is his first. So a 1-and-1 opportunity for Jacob Zio. These are his first free throw attempts tonight. He is 14 for 28 and even 50% on the season. 1-and-1. And the front end is good. Got a bounce on the inside of the front of the rim, then off the back and through the nylon. 67-48, 19-point lead, pending free throw number 2 from Jacob Zio. It's good. Eagles lead by 18. Those are Zio's first points of the night. He averages 10.4. And the whistle is just for a substitution for the Eagles. Sam Battle back onto the court. He's been there a little while. That's Battle with the ball, number 2. Spinelli puts a move on Devon, goes to the basket, and a missed opportunity for Spinelli and the Eagles. He comes up from behind. These Eagles never quit on a play. Grimshaw has a man open, but Enriquez could not control the pass, and that unforced error will give the ball back to the Eagles. Jarius Rose, number 14, checking in. That's him right there, ready to take the inbound pass. Does a lot of play on the JV squad for Coach DeLeon. Spinelli able to get control of the ball. Kennedy for 3, but a whistle blew before the shot. Away from the ball. Double dribble called against the Eagles before the pass. So no shot. 7:16 remaining, 67-49. Trinity Baptist leads by 18. Pass inside to Enriquez, and another unforced error. Hobby is able to hold on to the ball, and it's batted away. Last touch by Zio. So TBC will keep possession with 26 on the shot clock and even 7 minutes on the game clock. Kennedy heads off. Pierre Smith back onto the court for TBC. Spinelli runs the baseline, finds Hobby in the corner, and a wide open 3 is good for Parrish Hobby. He now has 7, and the lead is 70-49. 21-point lead for Trinity Baptist. And wide open for 3 is Enriquez. Good ball movement, but he's unable to get the shot. Bobcats have had some opportunities and have come away empty in the last few minutes. Shot clock at 15, 6:20 on the game clock, 70-49, Eagles lead. That's a steal for Devon. Wide open is Zio. Spinelli tried to get the block, and good sportsmanship as Zio gets the basket. It's his first field goal. He has 4 total points. He's also 2 for 2 at the line. 6 minutes left. Eagles slow it down, and they're at a point now where they can start to work down the clock. Hobby inside the paint, and the finger roll is good. That's 9 points for Parrish Hobby, and a 72-51 lead for the Eagles, and a foul in the backcourt. That will go against Jarius Rose. That's his first. Eagles have used a lot of men here tonight. They have gotten points from 13 different players. That's also helped keep everyone to 2 or 1 foul. It's a 1-and-1 for DeAndre Devon. He already has 19 points and now make that 20. Devon now 3 for 3 from the line, but there'll be a timeout before he takes his second shot. Full timeout. We're going to be back in 60 seconds here on TBC Eagles. .5:38 left to play, and the Eagles have a 20-point lead at 72-52. Hello to Miss Calcina Major cheering on the TBC Eagles. Thanks for letting us know you're watching. This is free throw number 2 for DeAndre Devon. He hit the front end of the 1-and-1. He's now converted both. He has 21 of the 53 points that the Bobcats have put on the board. 5.5 left to go and an 18-point lead for Trinity Baptist. That's a steal for Zio, all alone in the easy layup. Good job not trying to get too fancy trailing. Deficit down to 16 for the Bobcats. They trailed by as much as 25. That was the halftime margin. That one goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Zio of the Bobcats, so Trinity will inbound with 20 on the shot clock. And now the official is going to have the shot clock put at 15. Rose finds Hobby. Pass inside to Lewis and through the hands of D.W. Lewis. Bobcats have had a little bit of a run in the last minute or so. They have trimmed the deficit. That was 21 a few minutes ago, down to 16. DeAndre Devon, that's him with the ball, bounce pass to Grimshaw. Loose ball on the sideline and a foul. That's going against Trinity's Parrish Hobby. It's his second. It is team foul number 10, so that means double bonus, 2 free throws the rest of the night for the Bobcats. Seth Grimshaw's 1 for 2. Those came in the first half. His first of these 2 is good. Grimshaw very good at the line, 80% coming into tonight's play, and he hits them both. So all 3 of his points have now come at the line, and the lead is 72-57. Trinity Baptist with a 15-point margin. Shot clock down to 13. Rose guarded by Devon at midcourt. Pierre Smith tries to get through 2 men and loses control of the ball. A long pass to Grimshaw. He'll lay it in, and the deficit now down to 13 for the Bobcats. That's Grimshaw's first field goal. He has 5 overall, 72-59. Abney goes inside the paint and gets the basket. He now has 8, and that stops a run by the Bobcats. Devon for 3, it's good. Giving him 24. That is his 4th three-pointer. 74-62. Lead is 12 now for the Eagles, and we have ourselves a timeout called by Coach Jones. With the score, Trinity Baptist 74, Pasco-Hernando 62. 3:39 left to play. We'll be back. Timeout over. We're back to resuming play, 74-62. What was a 21-point lead for the Eagles is now down to 12. Bobcats have had themselves a nice little run in the past couple of minutes. Maisonnet, pull-up jumper, spins around and drops out. And a rebound by Rouse. Maisonnet battle. Hobby, Xavier Rose, and West on the court for the Eagles. Loose ball over near the sideline. And a whistle. Looks like it's going to be an out of bounds. No, it is a foul called against Michael West. Official did not originally raise his hands for the foul, but now he indicates that is number 1 on West, and 2 free throws for DeAndre Devon. He is 4 for 4, has 24 points, pending these free throws. And if he hits them both, that deficit for the Bobcats will be down to 10. First one is good. Devon, Rouse, McClymont, Zio, and Thomas on the court. Trey Whitfield takes over for Parrish Hobby. Fausto Alvarez back onto the court. West headed off as well. Well, Devon now 6 for 6 with 26 total points, 12 of those from beyond the arc, and a timeout with the Eagles leading 74-64. Well, if I have it correct, Trinity Baptist has 1 full and a 30 remaining. Pasco-Hernando has all fulls and a 30. Saturday afternoon, it's TBC against Florida Gateway College. Tip-off scheduled for 4 p.m., and we'll bring it to you live here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Then one more home game and 2 road games left in the first semester of play. Both the women and the men will play the University of the Virgin Islands on Thursday, December 10th. Women tip-off at 6, and the gentlemen will follow scheduled at 8. December 15th, TBC is at Ave Maria University, and on Saturday, December 18th, the Eagles are at the University of North Florida across town, an NCAA Division I opponent. And that'll be a 2 p.m. tip-off time. That game at UNF will stream live on UNF's ESPN Plus feed. So if you have an ESPN Plus subscription, you'll be able to watch TBC Eagles at the University of North Florida. Again, the Eagles led by as much as 25 at halftime. They lead by 10 with 3:15 left to play. Rose, Alvarez, Tyrese Freeman now back onto the court. Battle and Whitfield for Coach Jones. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. Bobcats have pulled within 10 and they've made it a game. Freeman finds Battle. Good defense by Devon. Shot clock at 7. Battle inside and no good. And now TBC's having trouble getting the ball to fall through. Could be a single-digit lead for the Eagles, but that one doesn't go. Rouse gets a second chance and goes to the line. Foul's called against Tyrese Freeman. That is his second. Bobcats already in the double bonus. Elliott Rouse now shooting 2. And number 1, no good. Didn't get the roll in. He has not attempted a free throw until that one right there. Here's the second of the night and the season. That one is good, and the deficit now down to 9. So the Bobcats have outscored the Eagles by 16 points in the last several minutes. Bobcats were cold, then they heated up. Eagles were red hot. They have cooled off. It's 74-65. And we have ourselves a whistle at midcourt, a push called against DeAndre Devon. That is his third. Team foul number 8, so 1-1 for Xavier Rose. At the line, Rose 2 for 4 on the season. And this one in and out. Alvarez, the rebound and the layup. Much needed basket for the Eagles. 76-65. 11-point lead with 2:13 and counting. Kennedy comes away with the steal, but Devon gets it right back. Kennedy, though, with help from Alvarez, now with possession. They need to get it across the timeline. And they do on the far side of the court. Battle, 1-on-2, and a whistle will send Sam Battle to the line. 2 Bobcats there. We'll see who gets called. That foul will go against DeAndre Devon. That is his 4th, and it's team foul number 9. Sam Battle was shooting, so he'll have 2 free throws. And the first one is good. No surprise when you watch Sam Battle shoot foul shots. 70% before that one, or check that, 80% before that one, so now over 80%. And free throw number 2 from Battle is good. So he now has 8 points, and those are 2 big free throws to slow down the momentum the Bobcats had going. It's a 13-point lead for the Eagles with about 50 left to go. That's a 3-point shot. Looked good coming out of his hands. And a long bounce, and Kennedy did the wise thing in letting the ball roll out of bounds so the Eagles can get up court and into position. 1:42 left to go. 78-65 is the score. And Battle's pass hits off a Bobcat defender. And it will stay with the Eagles. 25 on the shot clock, 1:36 on the game clock. Jason Spinelli back onto the court. He takes the pass. Works it to the corner, finds Kennedy all alone for 3. It's off the rim. Battle gets the rebound. Second chance does not go. And we're going to have ourselves a whistle. As Jason Spinelli lost the shoe, so no foul, no turnover. Bobcats were inbound. 1:22 left to go. Kennedy heads out, and onto the court, Cameron Williams takes over. So it's Williams, Spinelli, Alvarez, Battle, and Xavier Rose for the Eagles. Devon, McClymont, Grimshaw, Zio with the ball right there, and Enriquez for the Bobcats. McClymont 1-on-3, and then he'll draw the foul. Foul was called against Fausto Alvarez. That's his third. Warren McClymont, 1 for 3 so far tonight. 1:10 left to go, and the Eagles lead 78-65. Ian Kennedy back over at the table, ready to check in. First of 2, no good. Kennedy in, Alvarez will head off. And free throw number 2 is good. 6 total points for Warren McClymont. 78-66, 12-point margin for Trinity Baptist. Spinelli finds Williams all alone for 3. It's off the rim. Spinelli tried to bat it in, but then the rebound pulled down by Devon. Under a minute to go. Grimshaw finds McClymont, tries to get inside the paint, loses the ball, but chased down, and a three-pointer from the corner off the rim. And McClymont finds a man underneath. And that's going to be a foul that sends Edgar Enriquez to the line. Foul's on Cameron Williams. That is his first. Of course, the Bobcats have been in the double bonus for the past several minutes. Enriquez has hit his only free throw so far tonight. That came in the first half. Over 90% on the season, and that one does not go. Jeremiah Cooper. Jalen Hardy head onto the court for Trinity Baptist. Battle and Rose head off for the final 35 seconds. Second one does not go. Loose ball grabbed by Spinelli. Pass towards Hardy, a little too strong and out of bounds. Hardy tried to keep that one in play, but couldn't quite get there in time. 29.6 showing on the game clock. So you can pretty much ignore the shot clock. Bobcats will inbound and go the length of the court. 13 different Eagles have scored points. Three-point attempt is too strong, into the hands of Hardy. 20 seconds left, and the Eagles leading by 12. Ball knocked away, over to the sideline. Spinelli blocks the three-point attempt. And coming up from behind and getting the foul is DeAndre Devon, and that is number 5 for Devon. I have that correct. Well, Spinelli will go to the line. Team foul number 10, so 2 shots for Jace Spinelli. That is number 5 on DeAndre Devon. Spinelli at the line, done a nice job in limited opportunities, 6 out of 8, that's 75%. And the first of 2 is a little too strong. And we'll have a technical foul called. And that's going to be free throws for the Bobcats. And they'll send Seth Grimshaw to the line, who's hit 3 out of 4 so far tonight. Now 4 out of 5 and 6 total points. And free throw number 2, also good. So Grimshaw did a really nice job at the line. He hit 5 in a row, 5 out of 6 overall, and now Spinelli will finish up his 2 shots. Spinelli could be the 14th TBC Eagle to score tonight. Oh, he is the 13th one. He already has a basket. 8 seconds left. And Spinelli hits the free throw. So an 11-point lead. Time winding down. We'll see if the Bobcats get off one more shot. Grimshaw does. It's a 3. And that's going to do it for tonight's basketball game. Final score, Trinity Baptist College 79. Pasco-Hernando State College 68. Our player of the game tonight, Fausto Alvarez, scored 8 points in the first half, 5 in the second for a total of 13. But his play underneath, getting himself open, getting some layups, a slam dunk, and some block shots as well. Fausto Alvarez, a major part of that big run in the first half to give Trinity Baptist a 25-point halftime lead. So Alvarez, tonight's player of the game. The leading scorer, DeAndre Devon, with 26 points, including a perfect 6 for 6 from the line and 4 3-pointers. Well, that does it for us here tonight. We'll be back here Saturday afternoon with a 4 p.m. tip-off when the TBC Eagles take on the Timberwolves of Florida Gateway College. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. For Dean Bureau, our cameraman, head coach, and athletic director, John D. Jones, I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity